Pearlisten. Listen, learn, and live. Hello everyone, welcome to Pearlisten. I am your host, Miss Perlin. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at a math problem and immediately thought, I can do this? Or maybe, I don't understand anything here. If your answer is yes, you are definitely not alone. Many students feel the same way when it comes to math. But the real question is, why? Today I want to talk about that. Why so many students struggle with math? I don't think it's because students are not smart. Honestly, I think there are deeper reasons behind it. One of the biggest reasons is fear. There's the fear of trying. A lot of us grow up hearing, math is hard, and that sticks in our minds. So sometimes when we see an equation or problem, we pause, we doubt ourselves, and wonder if we can solve it before we've even had a chance to try. Then there's the fear of failing. Let's say you try, but you get a few answers wrong. Suddenly, you think, maybe I'm just not good at this. Your confidence drops. Even easy problems feel hard. And sometimes, mistakes makes you feel like you're not good at math. This kind of thinking makes math much harder than it really is. Another reason is understanding or the lack of understanding. Math is different from other subjects. You can just memorize formulas and move on. Each lesson builds on the previous one. For example, if you don't fully understand percentage, solving problems about discount or interest can feel confusing. Or if you struggle with basic multiplication and division, working with ratios or word problems feels impossible. Miss a step and everything that comes after gets harder to follow. I've also noticed that sometimes students are taught to memorize formulas without really understanding them. When that happens, the moment a problem looks like a little different, they get stuck. They don't actually know how it works. They just remember it. And of course, there's a pressure. The pressure to get the right answer. The pressure to be fast. The pressure to keep up with everyone else in class. Sometimes it feels like everyone is moving ahead while you're stuck trying to catch up. You might rush through problems, worry about mistakes, or compare yourself to classmates. And that pressure can make learning really stressful. But here's something I really want to emphasize. Struggling in math does not mean you are not capable. It just means you need more time, or maybe a different way of learning, or maybe someone who explain it in a way that actually makes sense to you. Because the truth is, everyone learns differently. Some students understand quickly, others need more example, more practice, or more guidance. And that's completely okay. No one should feel ashamed for learning at their own pace. So, as future teachers, or even just as classmates, we should remember this. We should create an environment where it's okay to make mistakes, where asking questions is normal, where no one feels left behind. Sometimes, all students need is a little patience and encouragement. So instead of saying, that is too hard, maybe we can start saying, I just don't understand it yet. That one word, yet, can change everything. At the end of the day, math is not about being perfect. It's about trying, learning, making mistakes, and improving step by step. If you struggle with math, I want to say this. Don't give up on it. And don't give up on yourself. You are capable. You just need time and practice. That's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for listening, and remember, no one should feel left behind when it comes to learning. Pearl Listen. Listen, learn,